Something that I always point out on my videos is that iPhones are packed with hidden features, and a lot of times these features are actually super useful. Like this one right here. When you have a mouse connected to your iPhone or your iPad, this would probably work better with iPad. You can do a lot of cool things. Like you can see right here, I can move the cursor to the edge right there to the top right corner, and that allows me to take a screenshot. That is actually super cool and very easy to do. So all you have to do, of course, have a mouse connected via Bluetooth to your device, whether that be an iPhone or an iPad. And then all you have to do is head on under the accessibility settings. Right here, go to touch and go to assistive touch. Right here, what you need to do is go ahead and enable dual controls. You enable them right here and then head on to hot corners. Now right here we'll have all the four corners of your device. So you have top left right, bottom left right, and you can go ahead and choose what you want to do there. So you will have a few different options. You can even run any shortcut that you want directly from here. So you choose which action is performed on each of these corners, and then all you have to do is just move the cursor right to that corner, and you leave it there for the amount of time that you actually set. So right here I have 2.5 seconds set, so you can see right there it's actually 2 seconds. So you can change this, so if it of course works faster if you want to do that, or even slower if you want to do that. So now you will see there in just a second it will actually take a screenshot, which is really cool. Moving on to the Notes app, and we have a couple of really interesting features right here. First of all, if you're calculating a percentage or something like that on the Notes app, you know that you can calculate on the Notes app just like you would do on the calculator app. It's actually very easy to do. You can see now if I just go ahead and select the percentage right there, I will be able to actually go here to the drop down menu, and it gives me an adjust button. If I tap right there, it will show me right there the interface to adjust this percentage. So it's 23 currently, but if I want to change it, I can just move that wheel right there, and you can see it actually adjusts the percentage as well as a result right there. Now here's another really cool one. If you're typing a note and you need to have links inserted, you don't have to have like a bunch of links here displaying on the note. You can actually link a note, actually a link directly to a word in the note, or maybe even a sentence. So if I just select this, I can just go ahead and go to the menu right here and tap on add link. Now from here I can go ahead and tap to paste. I have a link of course already copied. It has added the link, and as you can see right here we have the word which we have selected. We can tap that sign, and now that link is actually attached to that word. Whenever we want to open it, tap right there, and of course it opens it on Safari. Now you can do a lot of cool things with the action button on your iPhone. Now of course the action button is very useful if you just go ahead and set it up the right way, and you actually set it up for the action that you use the most on your device. Like if you take a lot of screenshots, you can always take a screenshot with the action button. So you go to the action button right here, and you will need to go to the shortcuts section. So right here, choose a shortcut, and what you will need to do is select the screenshot shortcut, which you can easily create on the shortcuts app. You just go ahead there and tap to add a new shortcut. Just search for take screenshot, and that's it. Now I can use the action button to take a screenshot on my device whenever I need it. As easy as that. So it's super useful, and of course it works as it should. On the Passwords app, whenever you go to any of your passwords, whether that be one of your accounts or maybe a password of a Wi-Fi, you will see the password right here. Of course, is hidden. You can tap on it to actually view it, but what you can also do if you have a password that is longer and you cannot actually see it properly, you can just go ahead and tap right here, show in large text. It will show you this pop-up where it shows the password that you have there in a larger text, so it's very easy for everyone to actually read their passwords. Now, some of the coolest features I think on the home screen of your iPhone will be the 3D touch menus that the apps have. And a lot of people nowadays don't actually use them. It was a big thing with iPhone 5S when it got out and it had those menus for the first time, but now a lot of people actually don't use those. And here are a couple of them that I think are actually super useful. On the Files app, you can 3D touch here and quickly start a scan for a document. Whenever you need to scan a document, 3D touch on the menu right there, and you will be able to do it quickly in a couple of seconds directly from your home screen without having to use a third-party app or go into the Files app or Notes app and search for the scanning option. Or you want to start a timer from the home screen, 3D touch on the clock right there, and you can go ahead and start a timer right away. As easy as that, your recent timer will be started automatically. On the Calculator app on iOS, nowadays you can do a lot. It will probably replace like a ton of different apps that you would need to download from the App Store. So if you go to the Calculator app and tap on that little calculator icon, you will have the scientific, the math notes, the basic of course, and then you have convert. And you can basically convert here anything you want. So you can see right here we have the arrows to switch between different units. But if I tap right here, in this case we're converting, as you can see, inch to centimeters. But if I tap right there, you can see here we have a ton of things. From like things like force, energy, fuel, gallons per 100 miles, kilometers per liter, and all that. That's really cool. You can convert that. You will have currency as well. You will have like over 100 different currencies that you can actually convert right here. So you tap right there, you basically type whatever you need, and you will be able to convert your currencies directly from here, and they're actually updated in real time. Now if you have an iPhone that has the camera control button here, that being in the iPhone 16 Pro or the iPhone 17 Pro, then you will be able to actually choose what you do with that button. You don't have to launch the camera app, the default camera app of iOS. You can do a lot more. You go there, you will have here launch camera, you go there, you will be able to launch a code scanner, launch the camera of your third-party apps like Snapchat or maybe Instagram, or even the magnifier. All the different apps that you have downloaded to your device that are actually supported will be actually right here. So that's really cool. You will have the ability to open any of those instead of opening the default camera app of iOS. Moving on to the weather app. Now on the weather app, if you tap the three dots right there, you will have the options to basically customize the weather app. You go to units right here and you can choose which units you want to basically use, whether that be Fahrenheit or Celsius, and then you will have the other units. You can choose the units for your wind. You will have the pressure right there, the distance. You can also restore to the defaults, but basically you choose here how you want to display any of these weather conditions on the stock weather app of iOS, which is actually super useful. And last but not least, we're moving to the phone settings. Now this one is really interesting. On the phone settings on iOS, you will be able to change something that you probably have seen a ton of times on your device. Whenever you cannot respond to a call, but you need to text back, you will have those automatic texts that you can send. Well, if you go to phone and then you go to respond with text, you will see those right here. They're in like a gray color, which means that you can always go ahead and just change those automatic messages to whatever you want. So you will have three different options for three different messages, and you can set your own here. So the next time you want to respond with text, you can also do that with your own automatic texts. So that is it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and found it helpful. If you did, smash the like button and of course subscribe for more. And I'll see you on the next one.